Hello, this is Barrick. Welcome to my Milestone 3 video. To start out, we will run the back end and the front end. So, here's our landing page. And then we can go through all the use cases, and I will specify which ones are being highlighted specifically for this milestone. But as a user, on our home page, we want to be able to uh, view top 5 rented films of all time. So here we're able to see these. These are the top 5 rented films, and we can also click on any of them and view their details. So the order in which they're here is based off of how many times they were rented, and it's a live list. So if one of these, such as Bucket Brotherhood, since it's tied with Academy Dinosaur, if it was rented out, then it would be updated to the proper place, depending on number of times rented. Next, as a user, I want to be able to view top 5 actors that are part of films. And here we have that view, including details, viewing the actors' details as well. And their top 5 rented films are included in that. Next, our films page. As a user, I want to be able to search a film by film name. And we can do that. We can look up anything, maybe any films that start with AL, or have Alley, or we can search by certain actor, so we can search up by DeGeneres, and all of her films will show up. Or we can also search by genre. So if we want all the documentaries, we can do that. Ideally, we also want to be able to view the details of a film. So we can view details, and it'll include all of it, including availability, number of times rented, and all the other information. Next, we can, as a user, I want to be able to rent a film out to a customer. So from our films page, we can do that. And this is a Milestone 3 feature. So from here, we can click the Rent Out button, enter the customer ID we want to rent it out to. So let's say we want to rent it out to the customer ID number 1. If there is any availability or no availability, it will say, and then it will not go through. So you have to find one with availability, such as this movie, and then if there's a proper customer ID, it will throw an error. Otherwise, if there is a proper one, it'll create it successfully. So now we can go, and if we look at the customer, Martha Smith, we'll see the film that we just rented. Next, in the customers page, we, as a user, want to be able to view a list of all customers, and that's what we have. Preferably using pagination, so we see 100 results per page, and you can flip through them and be able to see all and the number of results that are displayed per page. This is the same pagination as in the film section. Next, for milestone 3, As a user, I want to be able to filter search customers by their customer ID. So we can see that here. If we want customer ID for 300 or anything containing a 3 and a 0, it'll show here. And if there's more than 100 results, then you can use pagination for that. Or we can search up by their first name or last name. And it'll show that. For Milestone 3, as a user, I want to be able to add a new customer, so we can do that. We have to enter in all the information as some input validation. So if we do that, let's say we don't format the email properly, it'll give us a warning until we do it properly. And then it'll create one. This will then automatically add a new customer with the next available ID. Next, for Milestone 3, as a user, I want to be able to edit a customer's details. So from this same page, we can click View Details on any customer, and we'll then be able to edit it. So we can edit everything except for the ID, because that's set, but then we can change the name, and it must be a proper name. Let's say we made a mistake, we can change it, and it'll update properly. And it has the same verification and user input validation as the actual create customer page. Next, also for Milestone 3, as a user, I want to be able to view customer details and see their past and present rental history. So there's no rental history, this is a new user, but if we were to go back and go to another user, we can see that they do have a user history. And it's all the current films that, both current and previous films that they have rented. And if we go to a customer who has one currently rented out, then as a user, I want to be able to indicate that our customer has returned a rented movie. So we see whether they have returned it. And if not, we are able to click return. We'll get a confirmation, and then we can click confirm return. And it'll do just that. And it'll list it as returned with the proper date. And the film availability will update accordingly. Additionally, from our page, we can click on any of these and view the film details, including the updated availability. Thank you very much.